Welcome to our layout series where we are creating our construction documents for our Plan Set 9 project that we had previously finished. In our previous episode, we've kind of worked on the cover page quite a bit. In this episode, we're going to take a look. We're going to insert a little logo. We're going to change up our client name and some of the information that's in the inside page, and we're going to start working on our elevations. So to begin with, let's go ahead and kind of finish up this page here. So down here at the very bottom, we have this little TLA logo, your logo here. So in order to insert a logo, all you do is go to File, Insert. You find whatever the image is that you're going to bring in. So this right here is my architecture logo. You bring that in, and now we can hover over the corners and drag that down. If you hold down your shift key, that will keep it proportional so that it doesn't stretch out and distort. But we want to just reduce this till it is around the size of that TLA logo. Next, let's go up to our file, and remember our document setup. This is where we change a lot of different things. So all of our auto text is right here. So we don't really mess with the associates 1 and associate 2 here on the main page, but we do on the inside page. That's what some of the information that's on the right side for that page. So we're going to leave the address mainly the same. We're going to leave the main street there. Let's go ahead and change this to San Antonio again. And let's just do some sort of zip, and then let's go to the associate name, and let's go ahead and change this to Brandeis Lumber Company. For associate 2, we're going to go ahead and name that one Brandeis Electrical Incorporated. Then we'll do some zip. For our client name, we're just going to put John P. Smith. And client address, we will put once again in San Antonio. We had already made a few different changes with like the company name. We added in our drawn by in our last video. So let's go ahead and close that. You'll see everything automatically changed. We do have our description over here. So we can come in here and change this up and just do isometric view. So in order to change our drawn by, let's just go in here and select this project, do Control C, click off to the side, do Control V, and that's going to create a copy. Let's go ahead and delete this drawn by. We're going to drag this over, line this up. You can use the arrow keys in order to line it up with the rest of it. We're going to double click on this, and instead of this project name, we're going to type in drawn by. Let's go ahead and change project to drawn by. To make our text just a little bit bigger, as it's fairly small, we can go up to text and bigger, and that will increase the size of it. Let's go ahead and make a copy of this. So Control C, go up to our cover page. Over on our cover page, in order to paste it in here where we can see it, let's go to Edit, and here paste to current layer. There is our drawn by, so we're just going to drag this down here to our bottom piece. And I'm just going to make this all caps like everything else is. So let's delete that, and let's bring this down. We can hover it over this part and just drag it all the way across. So here, let's go ahead and let's copy this one. Let's go over here to insert page. I had real issues trying to change this drawn by. It kept on glitching out where it would double up the text. So instead, I'm just going to go to what we originally did, paste to current layer, drag this up and replace it. So let's delete that. And bring that up. So on this page, we're going to, let's go ahead and reinsert that, our logo. Hold down Shift, reduce the size of that. Insert that, and let's go ahead and insert our SketchUp file once again. So it's going to show up how we saved it last. So in this case, I want to reduce the size of it, holding down Shift once again. I want to fit 4 elevations on this page. So get it up here in a rough spot. We can always move it. Let's go over to our SketchUp model. And let's go ahead and bring up this front elevation. So we do need to make that change once again by changing the background, and we'll do that once we kind of have all the different scenes in here. So here we can do Control C, Control V in order to make a copy of it. We'll bring this over. So let's do the right elevation for this one. So to make this easy to copy the other two, let's go ahead and drag a box around both of those. Let's go to Control C, deselect it, and Control V isn't really working, so let's go up here to Edit and paste to current layer. That will paste those to our current layer. We can come over here and select one, bring him down, bring the next one, and bring that down as well. Let's go ahead and change these. So let's do the back elevation over here, and let's change this to the left elevation. So here to before we kind of finish things up, let's go ahead and switch back over to our project. Here we have the different elevations. Let's come in here and change all of these to how we want them to look. We need to make sure we update the style as well as the scene. Same thing over here. Update that style. Update the scene. And we have our rear elevation. And again, if you don't have this toolbar up here, you can go to View Toolbars, and it's down here in your section cuts. Let's go ahead and update that scene. Go to File. I'm going to save it. Switch over here to our layout. Over here, select one of them. Go ahead and click on the little update icon. Give it a minute, and that will update all of those. Before we go, let's kind of even these out. So I'm just going to use the up arrow tool in order to bring this up to where it kind of matches. And it looks like I have two of them here. So let's delete one. So I'm just going to bring this down and line this up. Let's do the same with this one. So we'll bring this one up. There we go. In our next episode, we will put the final touches onto this scene. We're going to add in some text to showcase what all of this is. We're going to do the kind of the same with the front one. So we're going to add in some text in our next episode. But make sure you save your project and stay tuned for more episodes in our playlist series.